When I was little, I went through several phases. When I grew up, I went through several phases when it came to making videos. And in 2016 and 2017, I was really into skits, and I was also into drama. And you're about to see drama. You're about to see me pretending to be an evil queen. And I do this in two different videos, and I'm putting them together here. And so, and I have these people, these pretend kind of people that come, and I, sort of give them orders and, order them about, and it's, really, again, very dramatic, and I sort of have fun and go off about these different types of things. And yeah, so I do hope that you enjoy.
Could I only have the full-fledged setting of the Angel Gabriel blue countertop? I do admire the color. Please put down the listing for me, please. You know that I have a sensual liking for deep dish double glazing. But then again, I don't want to be the vain person now that just goes around doing everything that have people doing everything for me that I just cannot do. I mean, if you want to do it, do it yourself. But for a cheap double glazer who's harmed and helpless, I suggest this cheap double glazing in a dispatcher that costs $9.99. And all you can do is the least is just go to the fetching and get me some rubber slippers, please. I know I like to be grand, but I want to be comfortable after all my legs are weak. I can stand around, but I cannot want to exercise, so please get me some nice comfortable slippers. I need slippers. The nice spidery good ones with the red colored and the velvety violet. That's the one I like too. Could you do it for me? As a royal peasant, I like peasants who are very reliable. That is the trick. And you can do me a little deeding to take out these ridiculous tracks. The tracks that don't even belong to me anymore. I used to play with them when I was a kid. I know, my woman. But I used to have such an interest in trains and Thomas the Tank Engine. But now I've lost complete interest and I like romantic sexual magnetism stuff with black holes. The universe is coming apart stuff. A bungle of nerves in there. Woo! Bloopers. Blabbity eye. The googly eye. Googly, 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 googly. Eye, nose, lenses. Googly, googly, googly. I could just go on forever. Would you please take out those tracks that are 1,000 years or more than unmade? Would you please take out those and replace them with my favorite set of heels? Very good, but don't fake it. And if you come across John, I really want to see what he has for me. I am so looking forward to hear the daily timetables. I asked for you to go to John. Is that clear or what? Don't have to pull you in and babysit you. Imagine going to the middle house and learning first to second grade letter words. Old Bulger Joppin Wallace is a walloping. Smash bang wallop is all I can say for you. So would you do that for me? Yes! Great! But then you should have stopped by now and get to pay. And go to the mailbox and give me those silly slippers. And then go find her. Then get my present. And don't act like a Van Dyke Brown. 2! Wait, is he here? Is he there? Is he? Great, great, No, 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 nay, no, no, nay, no, no, nay. Wow, amazing. You go. All right, I'll give you directions. Turn left, you go to the end of that wall there. Go straight to the end of the hall, turn right, then the second door is another hallway. Go there, the second door is on the left of that new hallway, and then keep following that until you hit Dissection room. Then make yourself very comfortable, and the doctors will be there in about 2 seconds. Now, you know what? I may be a nice, irresistible queen, but if people don't give me what I asked, they're going to die very quickly. I'm not mean, but I'm just very disappointed. Especially if I've been waiting so much for a long time for that information. Then I take that, they peel the skin off, then I mix that skin in with some of my poised mushroom soup, and then they put them under the people under the sleep potion, and then I spoon the soup into their mouths, and they'll die. That's just how it works. Get the point? They only take 4 pieces of skin off, and then that mixes. It was so powerful, it mixes it right in, it was poison. Oh, it's good then. I've given you directions, and now it is your job to follow those directions. Beautiful. Now, I want to make especially sure that you know how Daisy works. She is rather a vain engine, so you do have to be careful with the loading sessions. Make sure that she has an extra carriage. Make sure you make a twin, because it's going to be exotic amount of passengers today, and the crowds will be completely, quickly, stunning multiplying. And because she's only one whale coach, but a very responsible whale coach, and she's picky about her seats getting too filled, and she doesn't want people to mess them up, I would rather make a second version of Daisy with the same delectable vain voice that I like, Hyacinth Bouquet. And you know, the realization is that I am one of the only people who gets that name right. Bouquet. Because I like it more. Sometimes the name you like can be one that you remember. Sometimes you hear it and then you forget and then you're crying. I don't need any more to do with your nut talk. All I need reliably is I need a second coach. I need a second rail car that can pull all of our passengers to Carwick to see those acrobats. Now, all I'm asking you to do, because it is a hot day, the sun is out, the raisin's clear, beautiful wife. So that is my plan. If there's anyone coming to the beach, because I do not want anything to happen to my full-sprung rail car, bang up to date. Imagine there'll be ice cream, sand, and dog muddy footprints, and maybe animals too. I don't want her coaches to get biggled and boggled and there to be stains on the windows. I don't want to have to mop up the floors. I don't want the seats being damaged and chewed on by dogs' teeth. I should say incisors, candies, and molars. Could you find any mollusks? I'm sure there'll be a pack of crowds trying to find mollusks down the beach. Seashells by the seashore. We have enough passengers to worry about. There's a big crowd coming to the beach, and the beach is only so big. We need an extra. We need a bigger beach divided into halves, so that we can find out on the peaceful side, and they get another on their peaceful him causes on this delightful trip. This is supposed to be a summer fun outing, and I don't want too much noise. We have enough noise already with our passengers. I don't want to hear it. I know there was a lot of people at the beach. I know it is sunny. I don't want to come on cloudy days that would ruin the fun and make me burst into tears. And I don't want to come to beaches that are packed with a bunch of noisy holiday makers. I know there was a lot of people, but life has its wits and bears. Do you understand? That's always what I wanted to hear. You're going to be fired if you don't give me what I want. Because I'm a queen. I consider you all, the people who do everything for me, as peasants. Yes, peasants. They do all the work. I am asking you to do your jobs for me. Please. It'll really help me out. Make me enjoy the beautiful day. Thank you. I will be laser focusing on you when we go to the beach. You need to get everyone sorted out. Oh, I shall sit on the beach, not in a queen's chair, but you know, the room and the side feathers. And do you know what? I have some excellent news. I just won't be sitting on the beach with a newspaper. My legs are good now. They're very energetic. They've healed. They've cured. And that means I shall be able to go in the caves of pirates and hunt for treasures. And I shall go along the beach. I shall take my shoes off and then I shall jump over waves. And I shall have a blast and I shall create amazing memory. I shall hunt on the beach of seashells. I shall give me some seashells. I shall look for seashells. And I shall also go into the tunnels and in the caves and look for pirates' treasure. I can't wait to start. I'm so glad my legs are cured. The doctor came to me this morning. I did message to Scruples. He said, that's just his name. I think he thinks this too, but that's just his name. He came to me and said, I'm perfect now. You can go on the beach, Mrs. Bartholomew, and you can have a blast. I know you're sad, but I can tell you this. You have a million things to be glad about right now. That's exactly what he said. That's the exact words. Very old man he is. He's pretty nice. Don't ever speak badly about my doctors. He was a very nice man, and if you say another comment that's negative about him or anyone, I shall put you in my dissection room. Do you understand? Okay, the process is simple. I put them under a numbing and sleep spell. Then my dissectors dissect 4 pieces out of their skin right here. Then I mix them in with a little blood and poison with my poison mushroom soup. And then all the doctors open the mouth and then the soup goes in and then they never wake up but they die. I mean, well, not die. Of course I wouldn't do a die. But they stay in there for 48 hours. Feel like going into the land of unbelievable teachers. But the giant that sweeps the floor is the exact punishment for Mrs. Bundlebox. Mrs. Bundlebox, I should say. Well, that's a casualty. Now talk. Good thing you understand my message. Very important one, meaning client. I must tell him I'm ready for the reading session. It's part of the educational basis. It was out of tune, but I'd say maybe a nice little preview, a nice little ditty. Oh, let's see. You've sneaked in front of me. As always, when I read, I do this. Don't you like my new impression? Oh, I want them to see my delectable motor's self. I shall turn on the light. I want them to see how elegantly and vainly my glasses are touched to my nose. Now, I'm not up for murder and reading in symbols. I am up stones. Now, as always, last time you did your turn in stories. This time, I'm going to do my turn in selecting the most perfect story. I will do my best to select the perfect, most interesting story. Not the most interesting, but a very interesting story indeed. I shall do my best to select a very interesting story. How ridiculous. That I could show you that it is someone who you wouldn't want to make fun of, that has two impediments that come from up here and, let me see, these two things, and these, eyes and ears. This person is blind and deaf. I know what it's called. I forget the name of the book. Where is the book? Would you mind waiting just a split second? This is the book I was looking at. Whoa, I have nowhere to sit. Oh my goodness. What a bad angle I do with it. I have nowhere to do anything.